Hello! What's happening, everybody? Hey, today is the first day that finally down here in Florida we have a legitimate cold front came through. It's midday right now and the temperatures are around 63, 64 degrees, which is, I've been waiting, it's been a long time coming since this long hot summer. And I think we're going to have a few days of this where it's going to be down maybe in the 50s at night and in the 60s and low 70s during the day, which makes it perfect. No humidity, absolutely perfect weather. But that's not why I'm doing this video. I've never did a video on knives. Now, I've always been intrigued with bushcraft stuff. And matter of fact, when I first started YouTube, that was one of the reasons why I got into YouTube, was I was into the whole survival bushcraft thing. Hey, look at my my lava lamp. It's just getting fired up right now. You know, back in the day, in my Woodstock days, that was a requirement to have a lava lamp in your room. It isn't that old. We've had it a year or two, but it's just getting fired up. So maybe during this little review or little video I'm doing, this thing might start working. So anyway, I want to talk about knives. I have never did a YouTube video on knives. And just recently I purchased these things, except at the end of this video, stay tuned, because I've got one more little knife that I didn't purchase, but there's a story behind it, so stay tuned for that. My first one, though, is a knife made by Condor Tools, and it's the website is www.condor.com, whatever. Now, this is a bushcraft knife, and I've got a little cheat sheet in here because I got that CRS, where you know what that means, and if you don't, well, you can look it up. So I got a little cheat sheet on this, but this is it. This is the Condor bushcraft knife. It's a full tang knife. It's got a good grip. It's called the Condor Bushlore Camp Knife. It's got a, hold on here a second. I read this. The blade is 4 inches, 4 and 5/16" blade, and the total length of this knife is 9 inches. Like I said, it's a full tang knife, which means that the steel, the blade itself, comes all the way down through the handle. Now, this handle is a hardwood handle made of maple. And like I said, has a really good grip, a really good feel, perfect for batoning wood at a campsite. It's made of 1075 high carbon steel. Its knife itself weighs less than a half a pound. It's a straight back for striking fire rods. For example, on my ferro stick here, this is a perfect flat back on this for striking a ferro rod to start fires. If you don't have one of these are very nice to have. Also, it comes with a full leather sheath. It has a little belt loop on the back, but it's really tight on the knife itself. So when you pop that in there, there's no way this is going to fall out and lose your knife, and you can pull it out very nicely. This is comparable in design to many of the higher priced bushcraft knives that you see on the market. And this is made in El Salvador. Now, this company, in the box when I got it, came with a sticker, but it has a little catalog. I mean, they make, a ton of different knives. They also make hatchets, axe, camp hatchets, everything you can imagine in this. Now, the beauty of this Bushcraft knife compared to other expensive ones, as this comes in at $55. Well, you say, well, that ain't that cheap, but it is cheap compared to what you would pay on something similar for over $100. I'll put a link down below to these knives, but I'm really loving this. This is my first impression of it. So far, I notice how sharp this blade is. It's, God, it's got such a great feel on it, but it's definitely a beautiful Bushcraft knife made by Condor in El Salvador. Price fantastic. Comes with the sheath, everything. Can't beat it. Check that one out. I recommend it so far. We'll see how it works out, but I can tell that it's going to be a really nice knife. Now, a knife that I have used, if you want an EDC knife, everyday carry, if you don't know what that means, CRKT. You probably have heard of this company, but this isn't a first impression of this particular knife. This is something I've had now for 5 years, and it's still like brand new. And this is called the Fossil Compact. And if you notice, it's beautiful steel, and the steel handle, the handle has kind of a design on it like it's I don't know, like a pewter or whatever that word is, and it's got like an alligator crocodile look to it. It's got a right here a little place where your thumb or your fingers fit in there for a non-slip onto the blade. So it's absolutely sharp. I've loved this knife. This has been my everyday carry. It's called the Fossil Compact. It was designed by a guy named Flavio Icomo in Brazil. He's real famous for designing knives. It's a 3.41 inch blade, satin steel, 7.69 inch total length, and it's 4.31 inches when it is closed. So when the knife itself is closed, that's the size of that. It weighs 4.1 ounces. It has in it, when you open it up, right in here, this is a ball bearing pivot blade, and it's held up. I haven't had to tighten anything, and I've been pretty rough on this knife. I've sharpened it a couple times, and it takes it sharpens up really nicely. It's got a very cool handle, like I said. Let's see, the finger guard. It has, oh yeah, a strong clip attachment right here on the side that you could put on your belt or wherever you could attach it to, but it's really strong and it would never fall off because it really pops in there real well, and it's actually a little hard to get off, tell you the truth. And this has a lifetime warranty. So this is made by CRKT, and I'll put the price and link to this below. I forget what it was. I'll see what it is priced at this day and age, but I think I paid like $65 for it back in the day, but it has held up over the years. This is one of my favorite everyday carry knives, and she's a beauty. Absolutely recommend that highly. So, like I said, at the end of this video, I have one other knife, and on my last trip, and I just got back, by the way, so you can know the timeline of this video. I got back, this will be 2 weeks now that I've been back from the Red River Gorge, the meetup up there, which we've seen a ton of videos on this, and what a great time. But my friend, senior hiker John, on the way up there, got me a present. I think he got a few people this, but this is it's probably hitting my microphone right now. This is a neck knife, and I'm not sure if I'll ever use it, but it's pretty nice. I actually like it. It's got a very sharp blade. It's held in there pretty strong, and you know what the thing is about this? I think you can purchase one of these, and I found the link in Amazon. I think they're under $4. How do they make money on this? Under $4? Regardless. Senior Hiker John, thank you very much for this. I appreciate it. That was a gift that I didn't expect, but I saw you guys wear yours, and so it's pretty cool. So anyway, that is my knife. I'm really excited about this knife, though. I'm really excited about the Condor Bush Lore. This is going to be hopefully my new favorite bushcrafting knife, and it's a beautiful piece of equipment. And for the price, you cannot go wrong with this. This thing is fantastic. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. What do I have coming up? Oh yeah. We are going to do a van trip here coming up to, I was out there once before, out to this, it's called the town of Kisso, K-I-C-C-O. It's an abandoned village from years ago here in Florida. It's not too far from me now that the temperatures are getting better at night. It's access to the Kissimmee River with my kayak, and it's a private place where I get the gate code. I had to make a reservation. I get the gate code, but it's about a 9-10 mile dirt road trip along the canal through these prairies that I'll take through the van and be able to get some good drone shots and some fishing. Some 2-3 nights, I think it's 2 nights, 3 days. Nancy's going, Dexter's going, and we're going to be spending some time out on that. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then we got something else coming up around Thanksgiving, and God knows what after that. So hopefully we'll get some good trips in here soon. So, hey guys, thank you for following Walker's World. I appreciate all you subscribers, and if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. I got some interesting stuffs coming up, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right, let's see if we can get a little lava lamp action here. Hit it.